Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. So this is part 2 of the story. So we're on the beautiful beaches of Barbados. As you can see, clean crystal water. My island is amazing and gorgeous. Okay, so part 2. So last night I spoke about he came in, what he did and how he did it. And how it left me quite scarred and how happy I was to be able to share my story without, shedding a tear and really being confident enough to share with you guys, because divulging to you guys my personal is hard, but my hope and dreams is that I just help someone out there and give someone the courage and strength that they need to do anything that they even dream of doing. So after the throwing around, the cuffing and everything went down, and I was on the floor and I was covering my face and body, and he started to kick me, he actually got a hold of me and he started to bite me. That's one thing that I found that was so repulsing. My hands were clenched, and to get me to open up, or to get me to so he can get to more of my body, he tried to bite me on my forearm and he took off skin, and that's one thing that was very horrifying to me. Another thing was that he started to choke me, and when I started to, I'm not sure if those who know when you're choked, but it was severely cutting off my windpipe and my circulation, and I started to breathe in like a way that I couldn't show you. It was a gasping for air every breath. It was like that noise, and he mimicked me. He stood there on top of me, mimicking me and saying all these awful things, that in my mind at that point in time it wasn't clear, because I started to see black and I started to black out and what's not. When I regained consciousness, I remember him not being around, and I heard outside like this pacing noise, and these things being shoved and what's not, him speaking to himself. When I got conscious enough to get up out of there, when I tell you that I crawled from where I was out of my front door and into my car as fast as that crawl felt like if years had passed. It was the longest and the hardest thing I ever had to do. And when I got in the car and I drove, I mean, let's be honest here. This is my husband who I married 5 months ago. Apart from having all my other emotions and being hurt, you really can't tell how you will feel in a situation unless you're in that situation. Let's be honest, let's be real. This man was the love of my life. I loved him unconditionally. So I thought, because the condition came, if it was my life or yours, and I left. Fair enough. No, every person doesn't do that the first time. That was just my personal decision. Now, when this happened, I was in the car driving to get away. Let me be honest with you. I turned around 3 times. Because I was like, this can't be my story. Like, what's going on? And I love him. Like, don't worry. I'm human. I doubted myself, but then something clicked, as it usually does with me. And I was like, no, Amanda, keep driving away. Drive away, because you cannot be living your life in the hopes that this won't happen again, or something made, I don't know, but you can't. That is not the way to live life. That is my choice and my decision. And that was basically my story of what happened. And from that day, I never went back again, And then when I went by my sister, and obviously family have these emotions that, they're hurt as well. They go through the story as well. So part 2 is for you to take away that I know it's hard for you to be in a situation, but your loved ones around you go through the same thing you're going through. They might not have physically got the bruises, but emotionally, and if you and your sister or your brother or your siblings or even your friends have that deep connection with you, it's not only you involved. You don't have to feel alone. I am here with you right now. If you're going through something like that, subscribe, like, comment below. let me, guys, ask me questions if you like to know something more, and if I can answer, I would help you the best as I can. But my story is my story. I'm so thankful for you guys to listening to me and really just being here, because honestly, even since I started these vlogs, I feel so much better just opening up to you guys. And that was my main focus, to show you guys that you will be okay. It sucks so much, but you guys will be okay. Anyways, sign off to next time. Thank you for watching part 2. Part 3 will be coming next week.